Alright, here we go. We have a 1930 Model A 5-window. This is a California body that I brought from Central California out to Tennessee. And so it's got some rust. And here in the quarter panel has been cut out already. Somebody gobbed up some pretty gnarly weld right there. Got some Bondo work done on the doors, which is pretty good. I'd just about leave what's been done down here on the main panel. Rear quarter panel on the passenger side has a little bit of cancer down here in this area. And once again, back here, real common behind the tire. Have the trunk. Not attached, but still actually in pretty good shape. Still got the original steel in here. All this stuff is intact. No real rust to speak of. All that's in good shape. Got top's been chopped obviously here. You can see around this window. Everything's in good shape. You can kind of see the seam here that obviously needs to be worked out a little bit. Pretty nice lines coming along the side here. Same thing right here where the top was chopped. Need some tie-in, need to float this out. This door though is in good shape. Somebody bondoed this old body line in. Went ahead and removed all that. Got it down to bare metal and primed. Doors here have had the suicide swap. Bring the hinges around. We've got this front quarter panel's in much better shape. A little bit of Bondo here. I left it unpainted just so you can see it. I'm not really trying to hide anything on this. It's a 1930. You can see where somebody had done a little body work here. It was Bondoed. I took it down to the bare metal. That was part of my plans for this. Slowly taking it down. You can see the mess up in here that somebody just piled Bondo in there, and that's not really the way to do it if I was going to finish this. So I started peeling this out. Wire wheel and a grinder comes out pretty quick. Up here on the roof, same deal. Looks like I don't know, man, a tree fell on it or something. So I started peeling this Bondo back and getting it primed up, just keep it safe, because this actually was peeling a little bit. So you can see there's more Bondo back here. If I was going to hang on this, I would really peel this all back down to bare metal. Just have a much better finished product that way. Anyways, got some sheet metal replacements from Direct Sheet Metal. Really didn't skimp on any of this kind of stuff here. Take a look at the interior. New floors, new transmission tunnel, new firewall. Got this piece of metal here for the dash ready to go. The inside of here is all in pretty good shape. Have some of the original wood still up here. You could use this as a good template to get this back restored in here. That's just cool. This old original wood from 1930 Ford factory. I just get goosebumps looking at this kind of stuff. I just think it's neat. But as you can see here, really not a whole lot of, there's a little bit of cancer down here inside the frame, but that's super common. Alright, while we're in here, we'll jump to start talking about the frame this thing's on. It's on a total cost involved TCI frame. It's originally created to be, not originally, I mean it is. It's created to be a Pro Street hot rod. It was designed to be accommodate 18.5-inch rear tires. So it's been narrowed, along with the Ford 9-inch back there has also been narrowed. on coilovers. And if you can see down in here, those are disc brakes, both sides. Already wired in with hard lines, 4-link in the rear, with a panhard bar. This would make a really awesome drag car, honestly. And we were really thinking about that when we were putting this pile of parts together, because we wanted it to be safe. So if you guys are familiar with total cost involved frames, they build them from scratch, fully boxed tube. It's not like plating an older frame and trying to box it in. They just start with square tube, which is much better material to begin with. Anyways, you can tell these mounts, driveline's been professionally done, balanced. 350 Chevy transmission, master cylinder already in there. See the hard lines going down. Deep sump oil pan. Okay, here's one thing. This lower control arm here, it came loose on a trailer and dragged probably for thousands of miles. Anyways, that's going to need to be replaced, but TCI, just give them a call. It's a direct replacement, maybe $30, $40 part, not a huge deal. Coilovers in the back. We got the old school chromed out leaf spring drop axle, I think is what they call it. Also, of course, have discs in the front. You have them in the rear. Have to have them up front, which is part of the deal. Here's the grill. Pretty straight. Got one little banjo wing right there. Nothing major. Side's already been trimmed up a little bit to fit on there. Pretty badass mamma jamma with that grill on there. Got these side louvers if you're interested in those. You know, it all comes together. It's a package, dude. And we also have got a set of tubs around here somewhere. Sorry for the mess. 2 tubs. Accommodate the rear tire. Those were direct replacement. Alright, here we go. We got the Frankenstein muscle here. This is a small block 350. It's been sitting for several years. It needs to be gone through. So I just pulled the head here so you can see what's going on. You know, I'm not trying to be shady about any of this. This sucker's been sitting for a while. It was a dream that just never quite came through. So you can see there's some rust down there. But these roller rockers are in good shape, man. I mean, they're aluminum. Holly heads are aluminum. So there really shouldn't be any rust to speak of up on the top end. There's little casting marks, if those mean anything to anybody. Anyways, but that gives you a good idea what you're getting into motor-wise here. We'll get this sucker covered back up. So yeah, here's the windshield glass. It's broken right here. You know, who knows when that happened. It's kind of a bummer. Other than that, it's intact though. This frame is still there. So there you go. There's the walkthrough of this Model A 5-window coupe. Really an awesome starting point for anybody's project. I have the title. It's in this little stack of paper right here. Here's a little bit more about the TCI frame and process. They have some other products. They do a lot of hot rod frames and whatnot. This is the receipt for some of the sheet metal replacement stuff. This is the receipt for the chassis. And you can tell they're $8,198 with engine mounts, I-beam axle, upgrade, stainless lines. Came out to around $9 grand for just the axle, or just the frame itself, as it sits right here. So, I mean, there's a lot of value here. There's a lot of good parts. Really going to be a cool hot rod when it's finished.